Today was crazy. We have not talked all week about really the setup.
Nothing.
Thrown together, and in 3 hours we came up with 4 great shots.
And one of them was naked.
And
so what are you going to do with that? Obviously, we're very comfortable with each other. I mean, after nearly a decade of working together, we have a shorthand that will always be there.
I got cast early. I'd read with many women over the course. They already knew they wanted her, but she was not available. And finally, after reading with, 20 or 30, it was like, Messing might be available, and literally you were the last one that I read with, and that morning everyone was like, and there's our TV show.
We'd never met before.
No.
And he had flown in from Canada, and we just did this reading, and we ended up just giggling together. And
yeah, it was a good thing.
Yeah. Well, you can't do favorites. Blythe Danner.
Yeah, I think I had the greatest TV parents ever. I had Sidney Pollack and
Sidney
Blythe Danner, and Sidney Pollack.
I had Debbie Reynolds. That wasn't so
no
bad.
kidding. And Alan Arkin for one episode.
Matt Damon
Yeah.
was a highlight. Him singing in the chorus, that was really
And Kevin Bacon was hysterical.
hilarious.
Kevin Bacon and Matt Damon were tied for the most game. I mean, really.
Michael
and
Douglas
Michael Douglas, the three of
dancing.
them.
Michael
the
Douglas
trifecta.
dancing.
Yeah, those three are so game to try
I nearly
anything
peed my
that
pants. That
exploded
was so
their
funny.
own images. But for me, Sidney Pollack, that was one of the earliest ones where we weren't thinking we were on a show that major people would do. We thought we had our little show, and then
he showed up. And
David,
it was
our producer, said, Sidney Pollack is playing your father, and he fainted.
the last episode.
Yeah. For various reasons.
Just breaking down, crying all the time, and very emotional.
And your fake breasts exploding.
That
was technically.
I ended up getting bronchitis from doing that. It's true. They had to put like
the tube up your leg.
The tube up my leg, and it had to connect to the bra, and it was breaking, and it was backfiring, and the whole thing was just soaking me, and I had to keep. And of course, they kept it, at 50 degrees, a la David Letterman, because it's funny. And it ended up taking like 3 hours, and I ended up sick for like 4 weeks, but it was worth it. It was funny.
You and I and Megan were together about 2 years ago, the night before the Oscars party. That was the last time even 3 of us were together.
I was with Megan and Sean at a luncheon brunch.
I was not invited.
He was not invited. He was not.
This is the first I'm hearing about it, and I was in town.
No, it was in Malibu. It was a sort of
Malibu. Yeah, I couldn't make it to
fancy
Malibu.
sort of
I don't
thing.
have a car.
He was living elsewhere at the time.
Toluca Lake is not elsewhere.